Shout out to Christmas.
Okay, what's good in the hood? Welcome back to the Coffee Cream Girl channel, and today I'm doing a little tutorial. Y'all ask me for makeup tutorials all the time. All the time. Y'all never let me breathe. Y'all always want makeup tutorials. So I was like, you know what? I'm kind of in the middle between like a beginner and what I would call a beauty influencer. But I've helped girls in my city like during high school, during college, kind of taught them how to do their own face. And everybody's face is different, so it's important that you learn what works best for you and what doesn't. I think so many girls get frustrated when they come on YouTube and see these gorgeous looks by these beauty influencers, but they have no prior knowledge about makeup. And YouTube is so saturated with beauty content now, but back in the days when I was in high school and I was watching YouTube influencers, there were so many great videos that were beginner friendly about how to do your face. And so that kind of inspired me to bring that vibe back onto the tube and just do beginner friendly makeup 101 for somebody that has never done their makeup before. Inexpensive products, things that work well, last long, and are good on your pockets. The in-depth close-up videos for girls that want to learn how to do their makeup and eventually transition into doing the gorgeous glamorous looks but just don't really have any prior makeup background knowledge. And so today, Makeup 101, we are doing brows. This series of Makeup 101 is going to be in the order that I actually do my face, the way that I learned to do my face, and we're just going to do in-depth videos about each part. So today is the brow tutorial, and I'm going to show you guys how I get my brows. I only use 3 products. 3. She only used 3. Yes, I only use 3 products, and altogether, everything that I use, you should be able to purchase for about $30 to $35. $30 to $35. 3 products. Yes, super inexpensive, super beginner friendly. Before I dive in, I really just want to tell you guys that the key to good brows is good brow maintenance. I see so many girls that start trying to do their eyebrows and they get frustrated when they see these clean brows on beauty influencers and YouTubers, and they're like, what am I doing wrong? If your real brows are not clean, if you don't get them threaded, if you don't get them arched, if you don't do anything to them and they're bushy and there's hair on the top and the bottom, you're never gonna get the clean brow that you're looking for, because trying to put concealer on top of hair just doesn't work. Now, if you want to go for a natural feathery brow and you like your bushy brows, then girl, all praise to you, because some people really like that look. But if you're going for the really clean brows that you see on Instagram and other social media sites all the time, then you have to make sure that your brows are clean. I personally have never gotten my brows done. I always do my own brows. I do them with the razor and I keep them clean throughout the month until it's time to razor again with my tweezers. And if you guys want a tutorial on that, because I'm not doing that in this video, then just let me know. I already cleaned my brows for the month, so I couldn't do it in this video even if I wanted to. But if you guys want to see that, then I'll let my brows go, you know what I'm saying, a little time, and I'll show you guys how I keep my brows clean throughout the year. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna switch over to before I did my whole face. Like I said, this video is only brows, and it'll be the foundation piece for all of the other beauty tutorials that I do in the future. This is how I do my brows now. It has changed a lot throughout the years, but this method works super good for me. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it's helpful, and comment down below if you use this video to do your brows and if it worked, and any other questions that you might have, because I really want to help everybody be real fine this summer, period. Okay, yeah, bye. Simple. So the first thing that I use are the Kiss Professional Luxury Intense eyeliner. Yes, I use the dark brown shade and the brown shade. And I use a combination of these two to do my brows. This is the most expensive item for my brows, and I make every single girl that wants to learn how to do their brows seriously get this product, because I just genuinely believe in it. It's a quality product. We all know what it is. It's the MAC Studio Fix Concealer. And this is in the shade NW40. Yeah, this is what I use. I know that $22 is a little expensive if you've never done your makeup, but because you're a beginner, I'm gonna suggest to you a product that is high quality, it's high pigment, it works well, and it lasts super long. So I got this one. I got this specific one when I was in Chicago with Camry last July, and as you can see, so y'all know I'm not trying to play y'all, I still have so much product left in this thing. So it's worth the $22. You'll be able to use it for a year if you're a beginner, and $22 over a year is literally like a little, like what, like $1 and a dime a month. So yeah, it's worth the investment. Go ahead and get that. And then the other thing that I'm using is the Ruby Kisses brush, which is a two-way brush. It has a angled brush on one side and a spoolie on the other. And then the last product that I'm going to be using is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast. I use this at the top of my brows. I am going to be doing a full face on me off camera. This is just a brow tutorial video, and it'll be kind of like the foundation of the Makeup Beginner series, as well as a reference video for when I do decide to do more in-depth makeup tutorials, so that you guys can have an in-depth tutorial of how I do my brows. And it also saves me time on editing because my brows will already be done when I do my other videos. So yeah, this is a really inexpensive product. I do concealer on the top of my brows, which isn't the most friendly thing if you're a beginner and you're not going to be wearing foundation and highlight and X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to show you how to do your brows if you wouldn't have any other product on your face first. And then I'm just going to go in and add this onto the top because I am going to be doing a full face on myself today. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive into this tutorial. Okay, so as y'all can see, when I say this is beginner friendly, y'all are finna get an in-depth, up close how I do my brows. And I can see myself perfectly in my mirror right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to start off with my dark brown pencil. And I'm just going to start very, very light-handed. And the reason why I love this product to death is because you can have a really light hand with it, and it's super pigmented, so you don't have to be heavy-handed in order to get the pigmentation that you are looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just with a light hand start deepening the tail of my brow. As you can see, my brow already being clean cut helps a lot with the thing, because I don't have to try to find my line. It's already there. My brows are already clean. And so the hard work is pretty much already done, because at this point I'm just going in and I'm defining. I'm just defining my natural shape that's already cut out. Okay, now I have naturally fuller brows, so if you don't and you have thinner brows, then of course you're probably gonna need a little bit more products. But the one thing that I try to do with my brows is I don't want them to be too dark, because I feel like my brows are already naturally full, and when they get too dark, they get kind of like that blocky feel, and I like more natural brows. So now I'm just gonna go in with the light brown version of that, with the light brown version of that pencil, and I'm just going to start where that dark brown finishes off. I'm gonna leave the top of my brow how it is, and then I kind of just like define the line at the bottom, and I'm gonna blend that out with my spoolie. So when you see these colors up close, you can definitely tell the difference. But when they're blended together, I really just like the combination that they provide. It's very, very like a natural, it's just getting darker as it goes type feel. And so now I'm gonna go in with my spoolie, and I'm literally just gonna brush backwards, slow motions, and I'm going up to blend out the line at the bottom. And then once I get deeper into the brow, I'm just pulling back so that the brown shades mix. I'm pressing a little bit, applying a little bit of pressure so that the color either sticks to the spoolie and kind of goes to my skin so that it fills in those sparse areas, but not too hard that I move the product. perfect. I know y'all like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So boom, we got the brows, we got the shape, we got the definition, and now we're just gonna go in and clean it up. So I'm gonna go into my NW40. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this 40 with my angled brush. And you only need a little bit of product. And I'm just going to clean up my brow. I start with extremely light strokes. Now, if you're a real beginner and you're not gonna be wearing any foundation, I would suggest getting your actual skin tone shade because it will blend a lot better, or at least a little just closer to your skin. This is about 2 shades up. NW45 will be about my shade. So if you're not gonna be wearing any foundation, I would definitely suggest doing that. But like I said, I'm gonna be doing a full face on myself. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I'm just gonna kind of drag. Because I'm doing a full face, I would just naturally drag this down. And even if you weren't doing a full face and you were just doing this with your actual skin tone color, you would still want to bring it down about that far. Now, okay, see this? If you were doing your face as a beginner and you weren't gonna do any foundation, you would use a concealer that's a little closer to your skin, and then you would just go in with a foundation brush or one of those flat brushes, and you would just literally blend this out and maybe put a translucent or a skin tone colored powder under this, and you can really kind of just be done with it. Now, for the people that are a little bit more advanced and they're already doing their foundation and concealer and this and the other, and they're just kind of looking for a little bit more guidance, and I'm gonna, once I finish this, I'm gonna go and clean up the top as well, and then I'm just gonna go do my face. So okay, so this is the part where I would just kind of go back in, make sure my brows is kind of sitting how I want for them to sit. Boom. So as I said, if you're a little bit more advanced than like super beginner, then the next thing that I do is super simple. I just take some of the toast, not a lot, about that much, if you can see how much is wet, so not too much. And then I'm just gonna go in, same brush, thin it out a little bit. I usually try to mix it with like the older part that I put in here, because the moisture kind of dries it out a little bit and it makes it more of the same consistency as this. That's why I don't like using LA concealer for like all of my brows, because I just feel like the wateriness doesn't give me the precision and the control that I would personally like on my brows to make sure that that line is really clean. But you know, different strokes, different folks. So the last thing that I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean up the top of my brow, because as I told you guys, I am gonna be doing a full face on myself. So I'm just going to start. I go a little higher than my brow so that I don't have excess product, and then once I feel like I have good control on the brush, just like that. And exact same thing, I'm just gonna pull it up. So like I said, if you weren't gonna be wearing foundation, then I would suggest using like this shade underneath and just blending it out with a brush. I'm gonna show you what kind of brush momentarily, because I'm gonna blend this out on camera so you can kind of see what I look like going into my my eye and my foundation. You could just blend this part out with a different concealer. This is the brush I'm talking about, a classic foundation brush. Nobody uses these for foundation anymore, but I think it works perfect for blending concealer underneath the eye, because just the size of it, you can kind of get into the line, you get into your arch, and then again just coming up to the top, blending that out. Make sure I blend it up. Same thing on this side. And boom. That if you like this content, if you want to see more of it, or you have any questions about this video, make sure that you comment it down below. If you haven't already, subscribe, please. Yeah, I'm finna hit 6,000, so yeah, subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe with one of your homegirls, I guess maybe high school or college, that you like, girl, we finna be cute this summer, period, okay? We finna cut up and we need to get our brows together. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it's helpful, and comment down below if you use this video to do your brows and if it worked, and any other questions that you might have, because I really want to help everybody be real fine this summer, period. Okay, yeah, bye. Us as a generation, we have to get out of our head of comparing what we are capable of and the gifts and talents that we have been blessed with to what someone else is doing. And I know most people follow Transformation Church, you know that